Why should I save water? And that is a book written by Jen Green and illustrated by Mike Gordon. In my family, we all try to save water. We used to waste a lot of water until water rationing rules went into effect. There they are doing lots of stuff with water. Let's find out what water rationing is. Before water rationing, we all wasted water. We took baths every day. We always left the faucets running while we did the dishes or when we brushed our teeth. So see how the water's running while he's doing the dishes, and see how the water is pouring out of the faucet while the kids are brushing their teeth? One day, I was cleaning my bike when Kirsty from next door came over. And then look at his talk bubble. Hi, Kirsty. Don't you know there are rules against using hoses? But there's plenty of water. So see how Kirsty said, don't you know there are rules against using hoses? And he's like, wait, there's plenty of water. Wow, that's an interesting rule. Kirsty said that it hadn't rained much lately, and now everybody has to save water. So look at the ground there. Do you see how dry it is? Do you know what the special word for a time when it doesn't rain very much is? It's called a drought. So it looks like they've had a drought in their town where it hasn't rained very much. Look at all the plants and the ground. Save water? Why should I save water? Look at Kirsty looking at him. Kirsty said that if everyone wasted water, there would be none left. That would be a disaster, right? She said, guess what will happen if everyone wastes water every day? See those quotation marks right there where she's talking? That tells me that those are the words that Kirsty said. And look in their imaginations and their thought bubbles. They're picturing everybody using water like crazy. The water will run out, so there will be none left for our gardens or in the rivers or ponds. Look at that. That man's trying to fish in a place that has gone totally dry. There's no water running in the river. And there would be none left to have fun with. And then he thinks to himself, what would it be like without water at home? Now in that top picture, that's like a water ride at an amusement park, but it has no water in it. And his thought bubble is, he's thinking, what would it be like if there was no water? We'd all get very thirsty. People need water to live. Animals need water to live too. Look at all those ways we use water. And what if the whole country ran out of water? There would be no water to wash with when we got dirty. That's a funny picture. Everybody's standing under the empty showers. No water to get all that dirt off them. And some animals would be really unhappy too. Look at those ducks. We know they love water. Think about the fish. Oh no! That sounds terrible! Look how they wrote that in big, bold letters. Because he's thinking that would be just awful. He's thinking it really loudly. He even says it really loudly. Oh no, that would be terrible. So, how can we save water? I know. Let's never wash. Look at that little girl. She's like, oh, wouldn't that be fun? Kirsty said there are many ways to save water. Showers are great, and they use less water than a bath. If we put a brick in the toilet, it will use less water when we flush. Now that seems funny, but look what they mean when they say that. So they put a brick into the tank of the toilet, and the brick takes up some of the space that would usually be filled with water. So that saves a little bit of water every time the tank fills up. Now, sometimes you might have a toilet at your house that already is made to use just a little bit of water or to save water. So you wouldn't need to put a brick in your tank. It's easy to turn the faucet off while we brush our teeth. So you get your toothbrush wet with the toothpaste, and then you start brushing. And while you're brushing, you've got the water turned off. So it's not just running down the drain for no reason. And we can save lots of water by doing full loads of laundry. Dad, make sure you have a full load. Look, he's reminding his dad. He's not going to do a load of laundry with just that pair of smelly socks. He's going to do a whole big load of laundry to save water. Kirsty was right. There are so many ways of saving water. I thought of another good way to save water. Mom, let's collect rainwater for the garden. Do some of you guys do that at your house? You can put a big barrel or bucket that saves some of the water from the rain, and then you can use that water to water your garden instead of water out of the faucet. And sometimes I have to remind other people to save water. Turn off the faucet, Dad. The dad's sort of surprised that the little boy is reminding him. Now my family uses less water. It's good to know that we're doing something to help the environment. Look at their beautiful flowers, sunflowers, and they're using the rainwater to water them. And using less water means there's enough for everybody. And the sister says, cool. That's the end. So saving water is another way that we can think about taking care of our planet, taking care of our earth for all the animals and plants and people. So think about at your house if there's some ways that you could save water. Maybe you could turn off the water while you're brushing your teeth if you don't do that already. Or maybe if you notice something is dripping, you can turn it off. And that'll save water. It'll also save your parents money because we pay for our water. And it'll help our earth. Good job, kiddos. See you again soon.